Well, welcome to Camp House, Garry Bynes, Spurmaster himself. What an honor it is today. I'm Rick Burgess from the Rick and Bubba Show, and believe it or not, I have never been on a morning turkey hunt in my entire life. Garry took me one time in the afternoons, and Garry said, "Hey, I ain't really hunting them, I just bushwhacking them." And we didn't see anything that day, and I don't know why we didn't see anything.
Well, I do. You know, you got to be still.
Right.
You can't lay on your back with your gun sticking up in the air. And, you know, just like I said, I'm going to have to get on to you this morning a little bit because, you know, if you're going to do it, we got to do it right.
After I went hunting with him one time, and I've lost a little weight. At the time I weighed about 285, 290 pounds, and Garry said, "Hey, I just like sitting out there with a 285-pound 8-year-old. So I'm gonna try to do better. I'm kind of just a pure deer hunter. I know that turkey hunting it'll get me. I got all that. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just depending on Garry because he's the legend, has the state record, as we all know, and gonna get to go out and do a little turkey hunt."
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You're not going to just wear your socks? Have you got boots to go?
Do I need boots?
Well, the first setup didn't pan out for us, so we burned some boot leather looking for another longbeard. The strong winds made it tough to hear any gobbles, but we finally found some turkeys out in a pasture. We found a good hiding spot. Garry got busy with his Spurmaster turkey call, and things started looking promising. Stay on.
Joe. Look at him go. Watch it. They're gonna fight him, huh? Get that on film.
I'm trying.
Is he down good?
We're good.
Oh, good.
Wow. Just let him go.
I watched him 45 minutes last year do that same thing. I said, "You get that one right here." I don't want you.
There he is.
How about a two-bird day?
Did you get him?
I got him.
Yeah, he's down.
Look at him go.
My goodness.
How about a two-bird day? All right, is there nothing here I need to pop out? Or just put safety
Just safety on. You believe that?
Way to go,
Burgess.
guys.
Rick Burgess. Doubled up with the birds.
I tell you what, that's teamwork right there.
It's good stuff, isn't it?
Ben keeping us updated on where the turkeys were. Gary, the spur master, has struck again. We went from we couldn't find a turkey to we had 4 gobblers on us.
Wow.
I didn't know when y'all said, when I said, which one you want me to shoot? And y'all said, whichever, pick one.
Well, dude,
And Gary was getting on me about my point, and I think my point.
Hey, we got to talk about that
Well,
point.
it was a,
You
and,
can't
and
do
ben,
that.
Ben knew that the turkey couldn't be seen. I just simply went signaling that he went in.
Don't get me stirred up.
Good stuff.
Well,
Good
It's a
stuff.
double.
yeah,
Man,
doubled up.
What an opening morning.
hey,
First day of turkey season. I'd like to tell y'all where we are, but Gary won't let me.
no. And you don't come here without me.
Y'all know this more than I do since the first time, but tell me if we hadn't had the wind.
Oh,
The fact we were able to do all that with this wind.
No, I'm telling you. I believe what brought them in was that Kiki.
Well, I mean, Ben, here's what I don't understand. And Ben, I'm not trying to speak for you, but I felt like that Gary was a little reluctant to use his Kiki.
he
It's
was.
like he was holding the Kiki
Well,
back.
you know,
Well,
he
You don't
probably
wanna
don't want
give
to
all
say too
your
much about it, but
Yeah.
it's kind of that silver bullet, you know,
Yeah.
that he keeps in the back pocket.
but I'm gonna tell you.
But you had to almost beg him
I did.
to do the
Look
Kiki.
at that turkey right son.
Look at him change the subject. I know.
You think
Look, he won't even run off.
I think that one's mine. That one right there is the one that I killed. He's still gobbling out there.
Ain't that something?
This is the all-new Snap 4 Luxe, the phone grip that doesn't suck. It's made from aircraft.
All right, guys, we had a wonderful time this morning. Yeah, man. Congrats to both of you. This was an awesome experience. And just every opening day is a treat. And this one right here is super special. And we got to see a heck of a show.
It was incredible. I've been hearing about turkey hunting, and I know it's so people. Every time I tell people I don't turkey hunt, they think, "Well, what's wrong with you?" And we were talking about my dad who just passed away in December, and we were discussing. He used to go strike fishing all the time in spring. He would deer hunt, and then he would strike fish and fish in the spring. And he said, "Well, once I started turkey hunting," he said, "I never caught another strike." But he got obsessed with it. He got to where he could call and do the mouth calls. And of course, he never got to use the spur master call because he was just coming into when he got Alzheimer's. But when I knew the way my dad was, that this got a hold of him, I think I've been trying to stay away from him because I don't want to get a hold of him.
Well, you're hooked now, right?
Too late.
When you turkey hunt, you got to have a good job and a good wife or you'll lose both. That's the truth, really.
What a day, man. Thank y'all so much for making it happen. Well, it was an incredible day here, with Sawbriar Outdoors. Thank you guys for documenting this. My first turkey, Gary, got him on the ground. I saw the Spur Master. I've heard about it. I've had others who he's guided that told me about it. But until you experience the Spur Master live and in action, you ain't gonna. But we went from, at one time I thought turkeys were gonna attack us, and we basically killed these in self-defense.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Was I more still this time?
You kind of reminded me of when Barney and Goober Powell was watching Andy through the window when he was kissing. We started to kissing, what's her name?
You talking about Helen?
Helen.
Yeah.
And you was doing this,
What? What? No. I thought I was supposed to.
See that hand?
When you deer hunt, you see a deer. What do? And all I was doing when we saw that first gobbler is I was trying to let you know where the gobbler was.
Well, we set up we had 3 coming in early this morning.
Right. You see it's windy
And they
today.
seen him move.
They didn't see me move. It was just a.
Yeah, they see that stuff like that. And I hated to get on to you, but you got to do what you got to do.
Well, it was. I felt like.
I'm proud of you.
Well, thank
really
you.
Proud of you.
Thank you, Gary. Yeah, this was. You warned me about this.
Yeah.
And I realize now that the show that I'm doing right now and what I'm gonna be doing in the future, I guess afternoon shows are pretty good too.
Yeah. I just hope you don't get hooked on this stuff.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. I might move show the afternoon.
Was that heart thumping?
My heart was thumping. I've heard these that don't a gobbler doesn't it drum sometimes too, a little drum. Well, I couldn't hear it because my heart was drumming. I went from there's a gobbler coming to there's 5 of them, and y'all were saying shoot, and I was like, which one? That's what happens when that kiki starts on the Spur Master. Doggone it.
I didn't want to use the kiki, but
Hey, when the kiki starts, hey, they gonna outlaw this call one day. I'm telling you, they've already started to outlaw it in Mississippi. Thank you, Gary.
I tell you what, that wind was tough.
Yeah, it was.
It was tough.
Well, we talked about that. Y'all told me that the wind works for you. Ben was talking about that because
and it works.
You can move a little bit more, but you don't make so much noise. But then they get a little confused about where the call is. But we made it happen. And you know what? I hate to bring this up. I do. I'm sorry, bro. I really do. Garry gave up. If it had not been for Ben and Sawbriar Outdoors,
yeah, well,
Ben kept us going. Every time we were ready to go eat a late breakfast, Ben would get his binoculars out and he said, "They're still out there. You got to keep calling."
Well, it's gonna be what them rich folks call it now. It's not gonna be breakfast. It's gonna be a brunch.
Yeah, we don't even know what a brunch is where we're from.
Yeah.
So
right,
Garry, thank you so much. Garry Vine, Spur Master, Sawbriar Outdoors. Thank y'all for setting up a great turkey hunt today, and my first ever gobbler. And you know what? You don't ever forget the first time you take a deer, first time you take a gobbler, first time you catch a big bass.
You gonna mount that one, ain't you?
I'm gonna mount that one. We're gonna set it up at Camp House. This will be one for me. My wife's been putting a lot of things in there that I'm not sure are Camp House worthy. Y'all heard me talking about this on the show, but right now I'm gonna put a big old gobbler right by the fireplace.
Good job.
Good stuff. Congratulations.